Sarcosuchus was a crocodilomorph which lived from 145 to 93.5 million years ago. It lived in Africa and parts of South America, although its range could have extended further. Sarcosuchus was first discovered on expeditions spanning from 1946 to 1959 by French paleontologist Albert Félix de Lapparand, and was later named by Franz de Bruyne and Philippe Taquet in 1966. While there is no complete specimen, paleontologists have been able to work out Sarcosuchus' total length thanks to the help of the golden ratio. By comparing the body length and skulls of modern crocodilians, people have been able to work out a rule that a crocodile's body length should be 8 times its skull length. Using this, it's currently thought Sarcosuchus fully grown had a length of 12 meters, and a weight of up to 8 metric tons. This makes it the largest crocodilomorph to have ever lived, and is even larger than the biggest crocodilians, although this is not 100% reliable, as Sarcosuchus wasn't a true croc. It's very likely the proportions of these crocodilomorphs were different to modern crocodiles. Sarcosuchus belonged to a family called Pholidosauridae. Contrary to popular belief, it wasn't actually a crocodile. Sarcosuchus separated from the lineage too early on to be considered a true croc. Animals like this are known as crocodilomorphs. This is also why the golden ratio may not apply, as prehistoric crocodilomorphs were very diverse, and came in all different shapes and sizes. There are 2 known species of Sarcosuchus. The holotype species is known as Sarcosuchus imperator, and the second is Sarcosuchus harti. Harti was originally discovered in 1869, but was assigned to Crocodilus, until it was redescribed in the 1970s. During the Cretaceous period, when Sarcosuchus lived, the Earth was much warmer, Earth had no ice caps, and most of the world was very tropical. Africa was still connected to South America for the first few million years, allowing Sarcosuchus to travel from one continent to the other. Fossils so far have been found in Niger, Morocco, Brazil, Tunisia, and possibly Libya and Mali. 120 million years ago, these places were wetland areas, much like some parts of the Congo today, only more tropical. Sarcosuchus most likely lived in freshwater rivers and swamps, and shared habitats with many other large animals, but mostly dinosaurs. Sarcosuchus lived alongside Suchomimus, Nigersaurus, Lodosaurus, Orinosaurus, and yes, Spinosaurus. Sarcosuchus was different from most modern crocodilians, with a long slender snout, although 2 modern species share this trait, the gharial, and the false gharial. While the false gharial has a more varied diet, the gharial is primarily a fish eater. Due to Sarcosuchus sharing many skull similarities to the gharial, it's theorized by some that Sarcosuchus was pescatarian. Furthermore, a study done in 2014 suggested that, unlike other ancient crocs, Sarcosuchus probably couldn't perform the death roll, due to the intense forces which the skull may not have been able to handle. Death rolls are used by modern crocs to rip apart their prey. If Sarcosuchus couldn't death roll, it's likely it didn't eat large dinosaurs, but there were other animals in Sarcosuchus' habitat. Fish, Morsonia, a giant coelacanth, and Neoceratodus, a giant lungfish, were probably the main course for the super croc. Although it's not out of the question to say Sarcosuchus ate dinosaurs, as it would still have been able to easily eat juveniles.